right, so this is actually my first time seeing the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer. I watched the Super Bowl, but I will admit I caught it a little bit late. So I kind of fast forward through the commercials to it. So this is my first time of actually seeing it. But let's go ahead and get right on into it, and I'll give my take on it a little bit after the trailer's done.
Every night, I dream the same dream. And then... the nightmare begins. I did what I had to do to protect our world.
You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it.
Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
Things just got out of hand.
You break the rules. Look out! And become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
All right, so that was actually a really good trailer. That was a really good trailer. A lot of WandaVision, a lot of what if series in it. It looks like the main villain is either going to be, and it's really hard to tell, and it could be actually both, either Wanda, who's Scarlet Witch, or the evil Doctor Strange from the What If series. Now that would be really cool if, at the end of the day, they included the What If series into this, because I actually thought that was one of the better episodes of that series. Um, which it kind of felt odd to me at first of why they were trying to create a series like that. It kind of pissed me off to a certain extent at first. But if they do include that one episode in it, where Doctor Strange, he's, the love of his life dies, and he's becomes obsessed with trying to save her. Instead of losing his hands, he loses her, and then he just ultimately grows in power by doing some really black magic, dark arcane stuff. And then, when faced with his real self, he or a multiverse version of himself, he then takes over the world, I guess you could say, while destroying it at the same time. So I just wonder if the staircase is leading up, and the house that's destroyed, and you see all those bones scattered everywhere. I wonder if that is maybe his world, that we're seeing. I wonder if this kind of zombie-like version of himself is maybe what is left of him. After fighting himself in the What If series. That would be a really interesting take on it. A really interesting way for them to move forward with this. But what I'm more concerned about is Wanda's uh, Wanda's direction in this, because I could see where they could go really, really dark and evil with this. And I thought she made a really good point. When I do it, it's bad, it's terrible. But when you mess with, the multiverse, and you mess with, fate and time and everything else under the sun, then all of a sudden, you're not perceived as the villain. Totally kind of get that. But I would make a clear point on this. When she did it, she took over an entire town, held the children prisoner, held the held the townspeople away from their children, made them live in this kind of TV world, and then where Doctor Strange was actually trying to do something good for Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and he did the wrong call. He brought about maybe the end of the world, but he didn't do it from the exact same uh, reasons as what she did. She did it because she was really selfishly trying to hold on to something she had lost. She had not come to the conclusion that at the end of the day, it was lost, it could never be recovered. Now, she kind of did come to that conclusion a little bit towards the end of WandaVision, but then you hear the voices of her children, and then that probably leads into her in the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and probably the reason why she will turn into the villain is to save her children, is to save Vision in some diluted way. Would not shock me if they do that. It really would not shock me because of the Doctor Xavier tie-in that it sounds like they're bringing in. I don't know if this is a part of a Illuminati storyline or whatever, but at the end of the day, bringing in the X-Men while also the children of Wanda, who, if I'm not mistaken, were at one time X-Men, who had mutant powers, that would be a really interesting tie-in. So I'm all for this. I'm all for this. Overall, it looks beautiful. I mean, it looks absolutely beautiful. The fight scenes look interesting. The callbacks to preview, the first movie. I can't even think of that actor's name. Who they showed in this that is probably going to end up being the villains. And then you have the Ultron robots capturing him, bringing him to the Illuminati. That also maybe is a what if tie-in as well, with Ultron ultimately being the ultimate bad guy, killing Thanos, taking over different multiverses, trying to destroy all life. I wonder if that is one of those callbacks. But overall, I mean, it looks absolutely amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. I see why people are excited about this. There's one movie that I've been hyped on the entire time. It's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So many reasons, because I loved WandaVision so much. Because I just liked the Doctor Strange films. I liked him in the What If. I thought those were the better episodes of the What If series. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think down below. What did you think of this trailer? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you love the WandaVision tie-in? Did you love the X-Men tie-ins? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. And guys, also, please like, subscribe this video, and also check me out on Rumble and Minds as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all take care.